Caitlin Clark and the WNBA are getting a lot of attention. It's about far more than basketball. Caitlin Clark and the WNBA have recently garnered significant attention, transcending the realm of basketball to embody broader societal issues in America today. What was hoped to be an escape from the current landscape of polarization and discord has instead become another arena for cultural debate and media scrutiny. At the center of this storm is Caitlin Clark, a 22-year-old white phenom from the University of Iowa, thrust into the spotlight as the top pick in the 2024 WNBA draft by the Indiana Fever. Clark's emergence onto the professional stage, marked by her record-breaking college career and lucrative endorsement deals, has sparked a complex narrative about race, gender, and representation. Sarah Fields, a communication professor specializing in sports culture, aptly describes sports as a microcosm reflecting and refracting societal issues. Clark's prowess on the court is undeniable, yet her ascent has become a lightning rod for discussions that extend far beyond her basketball skills. Critics and observers alike have polarized around Clark, debating whether her prominence overshadows the achievements and struggles of her predominantly black and brown colleagues in the WNBA. Frederick Gooding, Jr., an associate professor of African American studies, points out the familiar trope where a white individual is elevated to a central role while black women are relegated to supporting roles, echoing deeper racial dynamics entrenched in American history. The controversy surrounding Clark intensified when she was omitted from the U.S. Women's Olympic basketball team roster, sparking outrage and allegations of racial bias in the selection process. This incident further fueled debates about equity and recognition within women's sports, highlighting discrepancies in media attention and public scrutiny faced by athletes of different racial backgrounds. The discourse surrounding Clark reflects broader societal tensions, where discussions about her achievements often intertwine with issues of race and privilege. Some commentators argue that her visibility underscores persistent challenges faced by black women in gaining recognition and support within sports leagues they helped build. Others contend that focusing on Clark's narrative serves to highlight ongoing inequalities and biases in sports media and public perception. In response to the scrutiny and controversy, Clark has remained focused on her passion for basketball, emphasizing her commitment to the game rather than the broader narratives imposed upon her. Despite attempts to politicize her career and identity, Clark has expressed disappointment with efforts to exploit her image for agendas involving racism and sexism, reaffirming her respect for her peers in the WNBA. As the spotlight on Clark continues to evolve, supporters of women's basketball like Naomi Oberman-Braindle advocate for a more inclusive narrative that celebrates the diversity of talent and stories within the league. Recognizing the array of compelling personalities and achievements beyond Clark, they call for a shift away from a singular focus to embrace the richness and diversity that define women's basketball. Ultimately, the saga of Caitlin Clark underscores the complexities of identity, representation, and equity in contemporary sports culture. Her journey reflects broader societal struggles while emphasizing the resilience and diversity that define the WNBA and women's sports as a whole. As conversations continue to unfold, the hope remains that her story will contribute to a more nuanced understanding of inclusion and recognition within sports and beyond.